Hello and welcome back to the live stream from the Cricket Badgers. Unfortunately, we had a technical hitch, which meant that the previous stream ended. So there's been a slight hitch with that. So I'm not sure what quite happened there, but it seemed to have ended the stream. And West Indies are now 89 for 6. Another big appeal as Chris Woakes bowls. England have reviewed this one. AA Cricket in the chat says that England are going to win. That's, I think that's looks pretty close, but yeah, I think England probably are going to win this one. Sorry about the technical hitch that meant that the previous live stream got ended. Sorry about that. Bit of an issue there. Ooh. Woakes bowls to Holder, who misses that one outside off stump. Well bowled from him. Ooh. Woakes coming in now to Holder. Oh, edged past Gully and he'll get away with it. He gets 4 runs for that one. Lucky escape there for Holder. Throwing his hands at one outside off stump. Wide outside off stump. As well, make sure to oh. So in comes Woakes again. Holder, who is now on 6. Comes Holder. Oh, flicked into the leg side. They'll get a single, possibly 2. Coming back to the 2. Poor throw, but they easily make it anyway. Now in comes Woakes once again. It now flicked into the leg side. Beautiful shot. Really good shot there. West Indies move on to 99. So, A Cricket says in the chat, congrats Broad for 500. Yes, he's done really well with that. Oh, that looks pretty close, and he's given him LBW. Holder is reviewed straight away, but that looked pretty straight. He may have nicked it. Don Best, I can mouth read him saying that, possibly. Possibly. Oh, this could be the nail in the coffin for the Windies. Front foot is okay. Checking for an inside edge, that's the only possibility. Oh, tell you what, front on spin it doesn't look like there's an edge. Nothing on ultra edge. Looks pretty plumb. Remember, the original decision was out, so if all it has to do is clip the bails. Only umpires call it. Only has to be umpires call. Here he comes. Out. Holder has got to go. Hitting the leg stump. There we go. Wokes has another one. He's bowled brilliantly today. Holder has to go. West Indies absolutely collapsing. 99 for 7 now. It's a huge wicket for England. The captain's got to go. England had the man they wanted.
You are watching live and free coverage from the Cricket Badgers. Please support us by liking this stream and subscribing. Thank you, and back to the broadcast.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Underrated Cricketers. All-Stars team is that they really got... And our feature channels. Black Tick Iceway, Cricket Badgers, cricketism at its finest. Analog Casual.
I want a more casual approach to videos, right? And the idea...
So to Cool Boy Superhuman, great channel.
Play for this.
Alright.
Subscribe.
It's a Cool Boy Superhuman.
Welcome back to the stream. Those of you watching, Archer now bowling to Blackwood. Remember, it's the Rooster Ounce Foundation Test match. It's the last chance to donate to the Rooster Ounce Foundation. If you'd like to donate, text Ruth20 to 70191. Once again, Ruth20 to 70191. Left there from Blackwood. Archer bowls outside the off stump to him. Defended there from Blackwood. Blackwood is 4 off 21. Dowrich is 0 off 0 yet to face a ball. Broad will get, yes, batting performance, bowling performance. He's done really well. Oh, he's hooked that one uppishly, but it doesn't carry to anyone. Fine leg picks it up. And there's the 100 for the West Indies. They have somehow struggled and all the way, I think slip's a good word to describe it, all the way to 100. It's been a really disappointing day for them. But unfortunately that didn't happen today. If you're a new viewer and you're watching my channel for the first time, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. It really helps the channel out, and I'd really appreciate if you could subscribe. Analog TV, I am not sure why the audio is not coming. I am still in the Discord call, so I'm not sure why it's not coming. That's unusual. Really not sure what's happening there. But, yeah, I've changed it to the microphone Realtek, but still, it should be the same thing. It should work. Anyway, they get a single there. West Indies move on to 101. I see a few people have come in now. If you are a new viewer, then make sure to subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out. Thank you very much for coming to view our live stream though. Archer bowls to Blackwood, who leaves it outside the off stump. End of the over.
You are watching live and free coverage from the Cricket Badgers. Please support us by liking this stream and subscribing. Thank you, and back to the broadcast.
Welcome back to all the viewers on my channel. Dowrich is now facing up to, I think Wokes is having another over. If you are a new viewer, make sure to subscribe. It really does help out our channel. Wokes now bowling to Dowrich. Punched by Dowrich to cover, first ball. Dowrich facing up, flicks in the leg side uppishly, just over short mid wicket. They'll get a couple here, maybe 3. See how many they run. They get a couple there. 103 for 7 West Indies now. As well, make sure to in comes Wokes now, bowling to Dowrich. Good bouncer there. Good bouncer right after getting flicked for 2. These two need to put on a mammoth stand here to protect against a hitting the plate. They need to get battle out for a draw here. Wokes comes in once again. Played straight back down the ground from Dowrich. Beautiful straight drive. They'll pick up 4 there. Beautiful shot and great shot there. In comes Wokes again, another bouncer. He's a bit annoyed here. And that's the end of the over.
You are watching live and free coverage from the Cricket Badgers. Please support us by liking this stream and subscribing. Thank you, and back to the broadcast.
So Blackwood is on 5 and Dowrich on 7. These two are probably the last remaining hopes for the West Indies. They need a long partnership to withstand the English attack. Otherwise, it looks like they're poised for an English victory. Good defence there. Archer bowls to Blackwood and he defends to cover. Make sure to post your thoughts in the chat and we'll disclose your point. There's gone! Blackwood has got to go. The umpire has not given it out, but Root appeals straight away. Some of them are interested. Jofra Archer did not hear anything. Oh, this will be interesting. What's happening here? Over review for caught behind. Jofra Archer was not interested in that, but Joe Root went straight up and appealed, and then reviewed straight away. Here it comes. Front foot's alright. Bit of movement off the seam, and that's too close to call really with the spin viz on its own. But I'm not sure if I see a little bit of daylight between bat and ball there. No nick. There's no nick there. Blackwood survives. What do you think about Jofra? How's he doing? Because he's not performed much. I think Jofra's doing alright, the cricket corner, but obviously he had broke that protocol. He didn't do so great in the first test, but, well, in fact, he's just that he makes things happen. Sometimes he doesn't get the wicket, but he sets up the wickets for the other bowlers. So even though he doesn't get that, he hasn't got that many wickets, he looks threatening and he's bowled great, and he sets it up for the other bowlers to get up the wickets. Sometimes the better bowler, in fact, doesn't get the wickets, but I think he's been performing pretty well. See? Ooh. No sound. Nothing. No real reaction from Jofra Archer, but Joss Butler and Joe Root were convinced, really. In comes Archer to Dowrich. Archer's bowled pretty well here, getting that nagging line length going. Expect to see a bouncer. Yeah, there we go. There's the bouncer. As soon as I said it, tries to bounce out Dowrich, and there is the end of the over.
You are watching live and free coverage from the Cricket Badgers. Please support us by liking this stream and subscribing. Thank you, and back to the broadcast.
Jermaine Blackwood just defends that first one from Wokes. Well defended into the leg side from Blackwood. In comes Wokes to Blackwood. Punts through the offside. Beautiful shot. They get 3 there. Flicked opposite there to Dowrich to fine leg. West Indies move to 112 to 11. To 7, sorry. In comes Wokes to Blackwood. He flicks it away down to fine leg. We'll get another single. 113 for 7. Blackwood on 9. Dowrich on 8. In comes Wokes now. Or defended into the offside. A few discussions going on in the Sky commentary box that Gabriel maybe shouldn't have been played for all 3 test matches, about resting the fast bowler. Interesting discussion about whether you should play your first team all the time, or think about injury and things like that. They'll get a single there. Punch through the offside from Dowrich. So joining me in the commentary now is one of my friends on this channel, Ditchraj. So he's a big cricket fan that I know, and he's a great friend, and he's joining me in the commentary team today. Hello, Adit. No? Think maybe he's... Hello? Are you there? Think we may have some technical difficulties here. Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I can see
Hello?
you.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Alright, there we go. Are you watching the match then?
Yeah.
Now?
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that West Indies had a real big chance of winning this one,
Yeah.
but they've thrown it away in their new bowling.
Yeah. They have sort of thrown it away. Satchman Gaming says hi. Hi, Satchman. It's really poor. What have they been doing wrong, he asks. Just some poor shots, really. Some good balls from England. That run out was pretty bad, wasn't it, at it?
Yeah, most definitely. They just didn't need to run that.
Yeah.
They're not trying to win the game, they're trying to save it out.
Yeah, and I think some of the shots, including Shy Hope's shot, Archibald's Blackwood, good bounce there. But I think Shy Hope's shot was completely unnecessary. He tried to sort of hook it to six, didn't he? And he just top edged it. Some of those shots were really poor.
Yeah, definitely. So sometimes it's just match situation. You need to play to the match, not just
Yeah.
like you're playing in the nets.
So that's the end of the over. I think it'll be still works or maybe a bowling change from the other end.
You are watching live and free coverage from the Cricket Badgers. Please support us by liking this stream and subscribing. Thank you, and back to the broadcast.
15 wickets, and he's only played 2 test matches.
Yeah, Stuart Broad's been doing really well, hasn't he?
And his batting as well. Absolutely surprised everyone.
Yeah, Wokes has had a really long spell here, but that's because of I think there's been rain breaks in between his spells. So, but Wokes has bowled really well today. He's got 3 wickets.
Ooh, would you have what works in the first team
Ooh,
of England?
big LBW's given him. Dowrich gone. That's a massive wicket. That looks really plumb. The only thing is if the impact was outside off stump. But I think they review... no, Dowrich is walking off. Oh, that's a massive blow. Do you see
2
that?
wickets to go.
Yeah, that's plumb.
Mhm.
That's plumb. That Dowrich dismissal.
Dowrich has seriously struggled during the series.
Yeah. He's always got himself... He's never...
Even during the test match.
A few times he's got himself in, but then he's just given it away, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's a story for most West Indian batsmen.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think probably that's the problem for West Indies in this series. They've had good innings, but no, I don't think they've had a single 100 in this entire series.
I'm pretty sure Blackwood got close in the first test, I think. Well, he scored 95.
The cricket corner.
That was
Yeah, that was one of the only long innings, but Blackwood's gonna have to play really well here if they're gonna have any chance of a draw. But the cricket corner asked, "Do you think England will play with the same squad against Pakistan, or would they take a hard and unexpected decision?" What do you think, Adit?
I think against Pakistan, is it the same grounds? Is it Old Trafford and
Yeah, I think so because
Southampton?
it'll still be biosecure. Yeah.
I think that they'll stay with the same squad.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe Joe Denley might go out. I think.
Yeah, they might bring in some other young gun or something. I don't know, but it will be mostly the same, I reckon, because especially
Yeah.
with them looking like to win a series. They normally don't drop players unless there's a big loss or they haven't, and everyone's performed really. So I can't think of anyone apart from maybe Denley, alright, who deserves to be dropped really because everyone's contributed. But that was a poor shot from. He just missed it, didn't he, Dowrich? So now it's the big
Yeah,
man.
he didn't have a stable base. I think that's the problem.
So now
He was on the move. Like,
now it's Cornwall, big man Cornwall, into the crease. We'll see how he does.
he played some interesting shots last innings.
But I think there was a bit of a joke between the other commentators a couple of days ago that first shot, well, hit through the covers there. Cornwall get 2 there with his lightning quick running. But yeah, there was a running joke that he has to be aggressive because he can't run. So if he is defensive,
No, it's almost like Chris Gale. Chris Gale plays in the same sort of style.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think, and the same thing with his ability at slip. Everyone's like, "Wow, he's such a good slip catcher." There's a joke that he's probably fielded there his whole life. That's why he's so good there because he can't run. But anyway, he's bowled well. He's bowled all right, but
I think that he could have. I think he's been harshly done by the England batsmen because they played him extremely well.
Yeah, I saw a few when he last bowled. He was getting quite a bit of turn, but they just found ways of playing him. Anyway, here he is, all sliding down the leg slide. He hits him on the pads, but it's going down leg. I think England will wrap it up with 40. Pirate Thrill
yeah. 2 wickets to go.
Yeah, pretty close. Pirate Thrill says Windies batsmen just show off their range of shots except application. I'd agree. They've been showing off their shots, but none of their shots have. But they're not needed. They're unnecessary shots. It's not the situation to play those kind of shots. Oh, that's given. Cornwall's got to go. Works gets another. That's his 4th. Sean and Quantum Physics says hi. Hello. That's a massive wicket for England. Almost there now. 1 more wicket to go. Maybe Wokes can finish it off in this over. There's a massive wicket there. 190 for 9 now. Ever since you've joined commentary, the wickets have been falling like dominoes. Is it your chance?
It's just not very good batting from the West Indies, to be honest.
They've just been missing straight ones, haven't they?
They haven't played as well as they did in the first test. In the first test, they had that one person who would
and you don't see any
hold
of that,
the innings together.
Yeah, and you don't see any of that proactivity when they're like maybe like batting outside the crease or like coming down the pitch.
Like Ben Stokes does.
They're just standing there and just getting out. And some of at least these you can forgive because they're missing them. But some of the shots earlier from the likes of Hope were really poor and unnecessary. Anyway, we'll go to.
I think the problem with Dowrich.
Yeah.
He's trying to play defense too much, far too much. That means he's getting stuck on the crease and he's not trying to do anything.
Yeah, I think maybe his stride. He's not getting forward enough. Maybe that's an issue as well. And maybe his head's falling over a little bit because he's had a couple of LBWs, hasn't it? That was an issue with Brooks. That's an issue with Brooks and Brathwaite, wasn't it, as well? They're getting quite a few LBW with the Nick backers. So now Shannon Gabriel comes out. So he's either going to have a swing or maybe play a bit sensibly, but we'll see. England are in touching distance now.
You are watching live and free coverage from the Cricket Badgers. Please support us by liking this stream and subscribing. Thank you, and back to the broadcast.
Yeah, this is the.
I'm pretty sure the next one's going to be called.
Yeah, this is the So is it they're never going to do this trophy again then?
Yeah, it's a new trophy coming out.
Ah.
W-
Ooh, another one, LBW, that's pretty close as well, but given not out, they choose not to review.
yeah, it's going to be
Are they going
called
to do the
the.
Wisdom Trophy again next year with West Indies, or is it going to be a different team?
No. The Wisdom Trophy is going to be replaced by the Richard Botham Trophy.
Oh, okay. To the last
So England's going to keep this trophy forever.
Yeah. That's the end of the over. Wokes has got his 5 for now, and Archer may clean it up in the next over if he continues. Wait, who is this you're talking about?
Oh, Jofra Archer.
Yeah, he
He
can
can bat.
pretty decently.
He just hasn't shown it at all.
I think he has a double 100 or something for Sussex. Yeah, he always seems to get out when he's trying to swing. But anyway,
Yeah, I mean, like, he is a tail ender.
will Blackwood take the single? That would be interesting to see. Will he give Gabriel the strike, or will he try to farm the strike?
Played. All three. It was he's bowling 90 miles an hour, 85, 90 miles an hour every single match. Every single ball.
Oh, a good bouncer there.
Stuart Broad got rested. James Anderson got rested. Everyone got rested in the England side. All the bowlers, but I wonder if it's because they're the touring team.
Yeah. Archer coming in now to Blackwood again. Or punch through the offside. Will he take the single? Chooses not to take the single there. I think that's a good choice. Would you agree on it?
Blackwood should just keep the strike for as long as he can.
I think you just got to stay in because there's no runs. There's no way they're going to chase us down. They just got to bat.
Only rain can save them.
Yeah.
There's no chance of anything else. If we look at the West Indies scorecard, literally everything's below 40.
They've really collapsed poorly. I reckon if one of the England bowlers gets an over at Gabriel, he'll get out. Oh, glove there. He'll take the one.
In most teams, there's like one player who you can count on staying in. Like for India, it could be Pujara. For England, it could be Dom Sibley.
Yeah, I don't think you have that with
I'm
West
not sure.
Indies.
Yeah, because they've got two attacking openers, really. Maybe Craig Brathwaite, if he can stay in. But both of the openers have struggled this series.
It kind of seems like West Indies are sort of none of their batsmen are consistently scoring runs. It's always one guy or the other. But it's never been that you see one that in the series especially, like, one batsman has not scored in like 2 test matches. If there's a score, then it's only
Yeah.
one test match. Like, the batsmen aren't
Mhm.
consistent. Their bowling somewhat,
I'm pretty sure
is,
the
but their batting has been
Yeah,
really
the-
inconsistent.
bowling is probably their most strong point. I think that in T20, where you can score quickly, in Test match you have to score much more slowly, and that's what they're not that good at.
I don't think they've brought up as many Test cricketers. There's been a lot of T20 cricketers and a lot of T20 players that have played for West Indies, but there's not many Test cricketers who are quality. And another issue is Shai Hope. Last time they went to England, Shai Hope sort of carried them, didn't he? He was getting 100 after 100. But this series he's absolutely failed. And he's probably their best batsman, and he's failed this series. Blackwood doesn't take the run. They're just giving the singles to Blackwood here. I reckon they should go with a few more slips because he was still missing it. So, I'm not sure because that sort of...
I'm guessing they'll just bowl short. They'll bowl short, or they'll just try and get Gabriel on strike.
Yeah, because the sort of field they have, it's like he's on 100. So if he can somehow keep the strike, then he won't attack. Like, there's no incentive to attack, right? But I don't know. I feel like they should be slightly more attacking.
I think that last night, West Indies really thought that they could draw this game.
Yeah.
Last night, just before they lost the 2 wickets, I think that they had a really good chance of drawing or even winning the game. But
he's top-edged that over Butler. Uppercut, and he's top-edged it. It's 124 for 9. Yeah, I think, last night, definitely, even though they were 10 for 2, a whole day had been washed out. And I reckon, especially with the rain today, it has been a full day. If they had 2 or 3 good performances, they could bat out the day, but they just haven't been able to do it.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's only 98 overs. I was thinking maybe if one batsman can face 100, 150 balls, then the other batsman could only face maybe like 30 balls, and then they've batted out the entire day.
If you think about it, it's already almost tea, and we've hardly had any, we haven't had that many overs because of the intermittent rain, right? It's almost tea, and that one's gone for 4. He's cut that through cover for 4, but good shot from Blackwood there. But the rain's been here today as well. There hasn't been that much play. I reckon if they were still 2 or 3 down now, if those first few batsmen had been able to stay in, they would have had a really good chance of drawing this game, but they've just given away their wickets, really.
I think that even if they were only 5 or 6 down, they've still got batsmen until number 8.
Yeah, they still have a fighting chance, but Blackwood's going to have to do a Ben Stokes. Although it's not really going to be a Ben Stokes because he's not going to be attacking anything. And Blackwood is probably...
Where they really went wrong was last test where they messed up with the new ball, and then they messed up with the batting in the last innings. They had 2 chances to draw the test match, and just both of them.
Yeah. Pompey God has said in the chat, Wokes has put on a masterclass today, thinking it was crucial for Burns and Sibley to get both over 50, to both get over 50 in the second innings. And I think that's really important because you saw that the contrast between the West Indies openers and the English opens, and it was just the skill level was so much different. And I think the West Indies openers need to show more resilience in England, and but maybe they're not used to the conditions. Anyway, Wokes is I totally agree that Wokes has put on a masterclass, and Pompey God, you look like a new viewer to the channel. So if you are a new viewer, then make sure to subscribe to the channel because it really helps us out. The Cricket Corner. Any protocol released by ECB for English players related to joining the IPL 2020. I don't think there has been, not of my knowledge, but I'm pretty sure. Has there been any?
I don't think that we can't really foresee about the IPL happening in the UAE yet, because we don't know if the UAE will spike. It could spike the cases in the UAE.
Yeah.
So it's just that the situation's too unpredictable to plan right now. Even if they did made it, there's maybe they wouldn't even use the protocols.
Yeah. So India, I'm not sure. It depends on each foreign board, because I don't know if they'll let play. Oh, that's caught down the leg side. It's all over for the Windies. 289 all out. 120. Sorry, my mouth just went there. 129 all out. England win by 269 runs. Thank you for joining me in commentary at it. Thank you very much.
No problem, it's been fun.
So, Pompey God says, been around for a long time, just don't comment much. Oh yeah, thanks for subscribing. Make sure to share the channel with your friends, it really helps the channel. Thank you for joining us at it. I'll see you another time. If you're watching on Analog TV's channel, thank you for joining us as well. So England win the series. Thank you very much. I'll see you. Goodbye. And Pompey God, thank you for subscribing. As I said earlier, just share the channel with your friends. It really helps us out. That is the end of the stream. I will see you guys next time.